in this part of the world. It is 8th day in September 2021, and this is Auto Clinic with the Mechanic, your weekly dose of everything cars and vehicles related. Once again, you are welcome. I am Tunde Onakoya, the Mechanic, and this is Auto Clinic with the Mechanic. Of course, if you're listening to us for the first time, it's a weekly radio show that is dedicated to talking about cars and the automotive industry at large. You can watch us live right now on facebook.com/Splash 105.5 FM Ibadan. If you go on Facebook, just search for Splash FM 105.5 Ibadan. And when you do that, you can watch live right now, share with your friends and acquaintances, and of course, enjoy the show as it comes. As usual, we have lined up exciting stuff for your listening pleasure, and we'll be starting with updates from the automotive world, after which we will have a conversation with a gentleman that is representing a company here. Something very exciting that you should look forward to. We're going to have that conversation when it's about 10:45 this morning. Yes, we will be able to coast towards the phone lines if time permits us, and then we'll be able to take your questions as we usually will do. First, I will start with the updates from the automotive world. The Nigerian who built his own luxury three-wheeler because he couldn't afford a Polaris slingshot is one of those people we're talking about on the news. The old Toyota Land Cruiser FJ45 restored into a luxurious pickup truck by somebody, and Lagos State starts online training of professional drivers. Now I'll give you the details. Now this is the gist. The Nigerian who built his own luxury two-seat three-wheeler vehicle because he couldn't afford a slingshot that is worth $20,000. Now, what he did is that this luxury made in Nigerian half car, half motorcycle was manufactured with locally sourced materials, and it rides on car type of tires with its top affixed to its doors, and the entire body has to be lifted upwards to have access to the car. See, this three-wheel vehicle having two tires at the front and one at the rear, like the popular Polaris slingshot, and many on Nigerian roads because they are very expensive. And it seems the makers don't see Africa as a good market, yes. So one of such person is a Nigerian who we are not naming, who manufactures his own three-wheeler using locally sourced materials. Inside that roadster, it features two seats, steering wheel, a gauge cluster, a gear stick and buttons, which may likely control features like the front, rear lights, and all of that. Of course, it chose to power it with a V-twin motorcycle engine driving the single rear wheel. Kudos to him, because we need such innovations in this part of the world. Now, somebody also went ahead and got a Toyota Land Cruiser FJ45. After undergoing months of restoration, he made it become one of the toughest and the most luxurious pickup trucks. You see, these trucks, dubbed the Titanium Kuwait Project FJ45, still sport the distinct retro-inspired boxy looks of the FJ45. Then he upgraded it typically like a brand new vehicle. It's gone a comprehensive rebuild, both inside and outside. What he did is that this company, they are specialized in taking classic off-roading machines into high-end vehicles, and they did that to the FJ45. But what did they do? Well, what they did was very simple. New set of wheels, off-roading tires, front and rear tire lights on the outside, new seats, a GPS unit, a good device that helps you, of course, in case you get lost. The truck, they put a GM 6.0 liter V8 LS2 engine, which was first introduced in 2005 in the Chevrolet Corvette C6. And they went ahead and made it a four-wheel drive, a long wheelbase four-wheel drive pickup, which was more like a version of the 40 series. And finally, we come back home. What is the Lagos State government doing? They said through the Lagos State Driver's License Institute, they are set to set up an online training for professional drivers in the state. The training is to help drivers help reduce the spread of the new wave of COVID-19. Mrs. Afusa Atiamiyu, the general manager of the institute, stressed that the professional drivers need to renew their LASDRI certification card because they need to conduct their training online and print a temporary certificate at the new www.new.lasdri.org. The professional drivers can now access and conduct their mandatory training in the comfort of their home through our online platform. After going through the training, a temporary certification card will be issued to them immediately, and they are to print it and take it to the nearest center or annex of the institute to get their permanent recertification card, she explained. This is a major upgrade to what the process of certification of drivers has been in the world. That's the update we have from various parts of the world, from the slingshot in Nigeria to the Land Cruiser in Kuwait, back to Nigeria with this recertification that the Lagos State government is trying to do. You're still listening to Auto Clinic with the mechanic on Splash 105.5 FM. Right now, we will be engaging the radar crews to talk about something interesting. And while I do that, I'll take a break. I will get myself the guest that's supposed to come in here to have a beautiful conversation with us. Like I said, you have to look forward to that. But we will be focusing a lot of the brake system, talking about electronic braking. Now, the EBS and its component basically reduce the build-up times and response in brake cylinders. The EBS, which is known as the electronic brake system, usually would detect and control the things going on with each of the individual wheel sets on the vehicle. It goes beyond dealing with just the wheel lockup, because the electronic brake system is predictive with a pre-programmed sensor that prevents bad situations from happening. On notable predictive systems, one of the things you will find is that it prevents rollover. It can predict when a rollover will happen, and then it applies the brakes to particular wheels in order to prevent it. And it also slows down the engine speed in prime movers. Now, when we talk about the electronic brake system, we're talking about what a lot of car owners even have on their vehicles and they don't know they do. If you have ABS on your car, your brake is already partially electronic. If you have SBC on your car, it's partially electronic already. If you have VSC, traction control system on your car, you're already partially having an electronic system controlling your braking. Sometimes you want to brake, it will not allow you to do that because it is not safe. It will lock up the wheels as necessary. Sometimes you are applying too much force on the brake, it reduces the force by itself. Sometimes you are not braking hard enough, it actually brings itself into play at that point in time. And sometimes you are not even attempting to brake at all. It tells you at this point, this car needs to slow down. It cuts off power to you and ensures that the wheels that needs to be locked are getting locked in order to enforce stability, ensure that your vehicle is stable at all times. Now, I'll go on this short commercial break. When I return from it, I will bring in my guest, and you should look forward to that. Thank you very much for listening.
Madam, you look excited. Rushing somewhere.
So you haven't heard about the higher thermocool Jara Overload promo?
No, just me now.
You get free instant gifts like TV, blender, cooking oil, AC kits, and so many other exciting rewards when you buy select models of higher thermocool freezers, fridges, washing machine, generator, and standing cookers. No raffle, no draws.
Wow, I can't miss this.
Oh yes, the higher thermocool Jara Overload promo is available in all thermocool showrooms, Cool World, and key partner stores nationwide from June 17 to September 19, 2021. Terms and conditions apply. Higher thermocool, always there for you.
Have you seen Captain Mama, protector of the Ayo family?
She's making our golden one in the kitchen.
Ta-da! Breakfast is ready.
Mommy, why are you always excited when we have Golden Morn?
Because it helps me nourish you. You know it contains
iron and vitamin C.
Yes, it does.
Enjoy Golden Morn with your family every day. It contains iron and vitamin C to nourish you day by day. Golden Morn, make every day amazing.
Today is a good day. A good day to take a walk. A good day to reach for your goals. A good day to finish reading that book. A good day to connect with your friends while doing the things you love. A good day to shoot your shot. A good day to enjoy life to the fullest with Malta Guinness.
Malta Guinness. Enjoy a world of good.
Win amazing prizes like a paid trip to Dubai for 2, PS5, mobile phones, ACs and laptops in the ongoing Premier Cool Chill and Win promo running from 2nd August to 30th October. Just text your unique code to 1393. Terms and conditions apply.
Mo tún ti fún Messi elége Sanumbo le owó sí Musinu la.
Ẹ̀yin tèmi báwo ni o? Àǹfààní láti jẹ $100 million má ti ṣí sílẹ̀ báyìí.
Níbo? Já Messi.
Ní Mozart ló ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀.
Odidi $100 million. Báwo mo ṣe lè jẹ́?
Forúkọ sílẹ̀ pẹ̀lú Mozart lọ sórí ìkànnì www.mozartbet.ng ìyẹn www.mozzartbet.ng. Iye owó tó o bá fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìforúkọsílẹ̀ ni wọ́n tún fún ẹ padà lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́. Di mílíọ̀nìà pẹ̀lú ìrọ̀rùn. O tún lè ta Mozart onífà ìlọ́po ẹgbẹ̀rún 1000% bonus.
Èyí mà ga kẹ́, ó ti lọ wá jù. Ọ̀rẹ́, èmi náà fẹ́ ta o.
Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àǹfààní ló tún ṣì wà lórí ìkànnì www.mozartbet.ng ìyẹn www.mozzartbet.ng. Fi orúkọ sílẹ̀ lónìí kí wọn náà bọ́ ságbàmì náírà. Mozart, ìlànà àti àdéhùn wà.
My prepaid meter has entered red. My money has finished.
Babe, calm down now. Why are you switching off everything now?
With the rising cost of food and every other thing, it is only wise to manage my electricity consumption. And you know what freezers consume.
You better switch to the smart way with higher thermocool inverter freezers. The 50% electricity saver.
Really? 50%?
Yes, so 50%. So you don't have to switch off your appliances, especially your freezer.
Switch off from a life of stress. Switch to higher thermocool inverter freezer and enjoy 50% electricity saving. That means low electricity bills. Thermocool, always there for you.
Mama Put! Hey! The last time you were here, you weren't feeling well. I went for the blood test at the health center and found out it was malaria. But you look much better now. I felt better when I started the drugs. In fact, I didn't need to finish taking it. Don't you know that if you don't complete the treatment, it's useless? But I'm saving the medicine for next time. Please give me my draw soup and fufu. Mama Put, why are you serving me half plate? Since you're practicing saving techniques, let me help you save the rest of your food for later in case you get hungry again. How? I will definitely get hungrier and I'll not be able to focus on my work. See, not completing malaria treatment is like taking half portion of food when hungry. Your malaria can come back more serious and the drugs you have saved won't be enough to treat it then. Sense, Mama. I received sense, so I go do am correct now. I promise to complete my remaining medicine.
Receive sense, so do am correct.
Fever can turn serious if you don't take care quickly, especially for children under 5. Test first and complete the treatment accordingly. This message is brought to you by the Federal Ministry of Health and the American people.
Body, now what do you find for kitchen?
My dear, now spoon to drink off medicine.
Honey, take comics. Just here, drink and get relief.
Yes, so summer comics for scratch throat.
Comics get dextromethorphan and guanfacine. Just here, drink and get relief from cough. Idekulele to drink.
Are they relief now? I love comics.
Now, Orange Drugs Limited, they distribute comics. Products will make you drowsy. If symptoms never stop after 3 days, make you waka go see your doctor. Comics, Idekulele.
You're welcome back. The program is still Auto Clinic with the mechanic on Splash 105.5 FM. Your integrity station and the most listened to radio station in Southwest Nigeria. I promised you before I went on that break that I will be having a gentleman in the studio here with me. His name is Taiwo. He's here with me and he is a representative of Moto Engine as a company.
Yes.
Now, what Moto Engine does is something that I have encountered in other parts of the world. I could remember I met some gentlemen in the US about 8 years ago. And what they were doing at that time was to get old parts from cars, which they call the core. They remanufacture it, as it were, recondition it back to what the manufacturer intended it for in the first place. And when they do that, they sell to people, thereby doing one major thing. They're ridding the environment of that waste. that would have been there polluting it. In terms of what the world is facing today, it is called secularity, meaning the business of secularity, which is also considered as social entrepreneurship in some parts of the world. Now, Mr. Taiwo is here to tell us what Moto Engine has as offer for us today. Mr. Taiwo, you're most welcome.
Thank you very much for having me.
It's good to have you here. You're doing something that is not particularly done in this part of the world.
Yes, our parent company just started this company a month ago because they've operated a repair and maintenance workshop in Lagos for close to 10 years now. And we have our engine lab in Lagos, and we have two offices in Lagos, one in Mushin and one in our engine lab in Lekki.
Okay. So you have that facility. What do you do in that facility?
Okay, what we do is we remanufacture engines, gearbox and axles. So, and we do aggressive test for them. We do a simulation test for them, which is the most important because we guarantee 1 year of use, consistent use for all, minimum of 1 year for all our engines, gearbox and axles. So we have to test them, we have to check them, extensive testing. You know, we have to recondition them, we have to do all manner of tests for them. So basically that's what the engine lab is all about. And we sell and distribute engines across Nigeria.
Okay, so basically I want our audience to understand how this works. The way it works is that they can sell you a reconditioned or a remanufactured engine completely. But at the point they are selling to you, they will buy off you.
Yes, we buy off the old core. So the customer, end user, or the mechanic workshop buying engine from us would have the opportunity of also making money.
Okay.
You know, they will ship it down to us. They will drop it at our partner workshop in the particular city, for instance, in Ibadan.
Okay.
We will drop it at our partner workshop in Ibadan.
Okay.
And we will collect it from there. We would examine it and we will cost it,
value
it, and pay them whatever the value. Yes, basically. So it can range from 10,000 to, it can even be up to 500, 800, over $1 million. If
depends on the condition of the engine.
Depends on the condition of the engine, of the type of the engine.
That it is.
Yes.
Of course, we know the type of the engine it is.
Yes.
Actually would matter as well. Now, in doing all of this, what problem exactly are you solving?
Okay. The problem we have majorly in Nigeria has over 11 million cars on the road. And you can imagine the amount of engines and gearbox that people have to buy. And we're all used to buying used engines that are not certified by nobody. They just pick it up from the junkyard down to the market. We pick it up. We'll get only 1 or 2 weeks guarantee,
which is usually 2 weeks.
Which is 2 weeks, which
maximum.
Yeah, which is very unfair because that is the problem that that we used to run workshops have faced in the past. Because when you want to check this engine, you can only check for compression, check for sludge inside, carbon deposit. We can't particularly go deeper, open up the engine to check these things
until it gets on the road.
Yes, basically. So it gave us a very short window period, and it causes problem with workshops, with customers, and the part seller that even imported the engine. There's a lot of loss in that respect. So we saw that this is a major problem. I mean, especially for people that are living outside of Lagos.
Swapping it, sending it
back, and maybe the engine is smoking or it's making a sound after 2 weeks, So we could do these checks. We will certify this gearbox and engine for you, and we will ship it to you. Basically.
But you we are the one that already remanufactured them.
Yes.
So you know the condition it is before you send it.
Of course we do.
Okay. Now, asking another question here, I'd say, can you repair somebody's faulty engine for them? Is that what you are trying to do?
No, not exactly.
And the reason I'm asking that question is that I don't want people to have the wrong impression. Excuse me, I don't want people to have the wrong impression of saying, what you are saying is bring your engine, let me repair it for you. What you are saying is,
we sell
You sell
remanufactured engines. We will give you a new one, basically.
A new one, and then you will buy the core.
Yes.
If the owner is willing to sell the core, you buy.
Yes, definitely.
It is not a precondition to buy from you.
It's not a precondition.
Meaning somebody can wake up today and say, I want to buy an engine from you. What about your core? Don't worry about it. Just sell me an engine.
Yes.
You can do that.
Of course,
now,
we do that.
Is this not a price war that is going to happen between people that are used to buying used engines and the ones you are saying buy remanufactured? Because I know the remanufactured engine is expected to be more expensive than the regular used engine people are buying.
Yes, you're right. They are more expensive, but we have two categories of engines we sell. We have the rebuilt, which is going to be cheaper than the remanufactured ones. The remanufactured ones are more or less like new.
Yes.
They have the new crankshaft, pistons, inside valves,
the
rings. So, but the rebuilt ones are not all new parts inside.
Yeah.
So they are more, they are cheaper.
Yes.
You know, or than the remanufactured ones.
Okay.
So it's for customers that know the value of having this kind of trust in their engines or any equipment they are buying.
Yeah.
You know, so it's. Well, I don't know.
It's relative, you know.
Some people like to take the risk.
Yes.
And say, just get me
buy that, whatever it is.
You know, let's it last. I mean, if it lasts 3 months, 4 months, you know. And the reason why we are going ahead to also set up partner workshops is that we have partner workshops in different cities and towns. Is that so that when these engines or gearbox are being installed,
they are properly installed.
They are monitored. We know there's a standardized procedure of doing this so that you don't damage other things. And there's also the particular lubricant
that you expect to be used.
A grade of lubricant that should be used for different kind of engines.
Yes.
There are transmissions that are CVT transmissions. Yeah. You can go. Some people will go and put regular Abro ATF and put it inside a CVT transmission.
Of course, it won't run well.
And it won't run well. Eventually, the gearbox wouldn't last.
So you're saying that now to get your warranty, people must be able to meet the conditions for the warranty. Is what you are trying, because you know that there's a precondition.
Yes,
you said
course.
you will give a year warranty.
Yes,
and for if anybody to enjoy that 1 year warranty, it will have to meet the preconditions. Service at this interval.
Yes.
Use this lubricant.
Yes.
Use this filter.
Yes. There are terms and conditions for that make sure that you don't void your warranty. And we don't run from if you have a problem with the particular, you know, we'll just you take it to our partner workshops, and partner workshop will relate to us concerning the problem. We would either have it, we'll send another one to replace,
or just resolve the issue,
or even do a refund.
Okay. Now, what's your contact details? How do people reach out to you? I think you should give us that so that we don't miss it.
Okay, you can check us online first. www.Moto Engine. Moto Engine is MOTONGEN.com.
Repeat that again. MOTO
then NGEN.com.
Moto NGEN.com. You can go to that website. Any other way to contact you?
Okay, you could also WhatsApp us on these numbers: 0806 176 7447. We prefer text messages or WhatsApp because it helps to capture the details rather than you speak and someone forgets. Once you send us a WhatsApp message on the make, the year, model of your car, it helps to capture it, and of course we would respond to you.
And the number to do that too is 0806 176 7447. 0806 176 7447. That's the number you should send that text or what. I'm sure they will pick the conversation from there, and you'll be able to see it through.
Yes.
Now, you have given us your contact details, but what is that advice you will give an average motorist out there when it comes to replacing the engine, gearbox, or axle on their car? What is that golden advice that you will give to them? Because people replace it a lot in Nigeria.
Yes. The golden advice. Frankly, with the way our markets are in Nigeria, that you cannot, you have very short warranty, no matter how much you check. I mean, all you
buy the engine.
You just have to buy it, and or transmissions are even worse. They're more difficult to buy. Our people call it Oja Okunkun because you're not sure of what you're buying.
Oja Okunkun is black market.
Black market, basically. So, well, the advice I would give is to get the best warranty or guarantee that you can get. Of course, it's better a technician buys, a mechanic buys for you rather than.
He is also taking a risk, though.
Yes, he's even
the mechanic is taking a risk.
But at least he knows how to check for compression. He knows
check the basics.
Check that can be checked. Basically, some of these engines they are repaired engines that they will just dress up as Tokumbo for you, and you wouldn't know. You just it's cheaper.
Absolutely,
and you will go and buy it. At the end of the day, the engine might start making a noise.
Yes, it could start smoking.
Yes,
it could start overheating.
It can start overheating. It could be anything. It could be anything. So, and we sell engines in different grades. Some people want the engines complete with
the parts on it, the air intake,
the sensors,
everything.
Brand new sensors on it, everything. We can provide that option for you as well.
Okay, I've been speaking with Taiwo from Moto Engine, and what that company does is sell you remanufactured engines. If you want engines, gearboxes, or axles, they sell it to you, and they will provide a 1-year warranty on it for you. They also would provide you with a partner workshop in whatever city you are in to be able to install it for you properly. And when it is installed for you, they will also help you, with advisory in terms of maintenance over the years as you continue to use that engine, and help you solve whatever problems that might arise during the warranty period. After that, they're still available for consultation or for your friends to actually buy their engine. And the beautiful part of it, they are willing to buy the core back from you anytime you need it. So the number you can reach them on is 0806 176 7447, or you go to www.motoengen.com. Thank you very much, Taiwo, for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
It's really nice talking to you.
I would like to be back here.
Yes, we'll look forward to having you
maybe
back.
Take some questions.
We definitely should do that. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
I've been speaking with Taiwo, who is the representative of Moto Engine Nigeria Limited, and what they are doing is amazing, phenomenal in the system. Of course, today I have worked again with AZ and Kemi, who has been doing research